It's generally accepted in language preservation that you start with the children. How else to preserve and perpetuate a language spoken only by parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents? In my travels throughout Sierra Leone and Guinea, with linguistics professor Tucker Childs and his team, it's become painfully apparent that the deaths of the languages Kim, Bom, and Mani are imminent.
There have been very few examples of language resuscitation. So, for example, you have the famous case of Hebrew in Israel. That could happen here, but there's such a small group.
After 13 checkpoints, 15,000 leones and 20,000 Guinean francs, or about $10, we cross into Guinea. There, a different story. While the delivery of the books was met with enthusiasm, it was only the very old people of the villages who showed any interest. Contrast that with Morabaya, Sierra Leone, on the border with Guinea. There, a bright spot, the children.
You know, our project was there for 2 years, and in that entire time we found very few children who actively used Mani.
In his project here, Childs and his team have painstakingly documented the language. By using interviews, recordings, and transcription, the material was then translated. One result of this work, this book, the first and only primer for the Mani language.
But today they have realized it.
Counselor Sheikha Asumana Kamara is a rarity. He grew up speaking Mani and has achieved relative stature in this non-Mani speaking society.
About 15, 20 years ago, when you come to this community, if you don't speak the Mani, they will force you to speak it. Because wherever you go, you speak, you go to school, you come in the community, they speak Mani to you. So all your friends will be Mani, so you have to speak the Mani. But today it is not happening.
It's a loss of self, it's a loss of your identity.
But here in Morabaya, a glimmer of hope. In a competition of Mani language, song, dance, and storytelling, a surprise.
The children, they're proud of their language, they're proud of their culture, and they participate in it actively.